Now, in a tragic incident today, a construction worker, in fact, lost his life due to alleged negligence at work. The incident occurred at Basappa complex on Laval Road. The victim, identified as Subramania, was renovating the 6th floor of the building. He's said to have used a makeshift lift for construction and loaded it with weight beyond its capacity. The lift had already reached the 6th floor when the safety cable snapped due to the excess load. The lift came crashing down, resulting in Subramania's untimely death. Now, he was rushed to Malya Hospital, but the doctors had declared him brought dead. The victim was a resident of Kayarpuram and was aged 43. The Kavan Park police have registered a complaint. Only further investigations will reveal what really happened. Well, a worker killed in an accident that took place at an under-construction building. We're told that the makeshift lift could not take the excess capacity. Now, is the commute from Bayapanahalli to Nayandahalli proving challenging? Your problems could be solved by the year end, as another stretch of the metro is nearing completion.
The East-West Corridor, the first phase of Metro Reach 1, is expected to be completed soon. According to BMRCL, official trains will be seen plying between Nayandahalli and Bayapanahalli by this year end. The 17.04 kilometer long stretch between these destinations is called Purple Line. The distance can be covered in 35 minutes. Officials are planning to run trains on an experimental basis after 2 months, as a 4.8 kilometer long tunnel work from Chinnaswamy Stadium to Magadi Road is complete. Construction of railway stations on this route is also on the verge of completion. Once the stretch is commissioned, BMRCL will have to its credit the tag of being the first rail corporation in South India to run trains through tunnels. Tunnel works on the north-south corridor between National College and Sampinge Road is taking place at a snail's pace. Drilling of tunnels could have reached Chikpet by now, but has stopped at Sirsi Circle flyover. BMRCL is concentrating on completing Reach 3 extension from Peenya to Nagasandra. The 2.5 kilometer stretch is expected to be completed in 3 months. Traffic experts are not happy with the way the works have been completed. They allege BMRCL has adopted unscientific methods.
There is a lot of problems going on phase 2 now, because they have not developed any connectivity, good connectivity from phase 1 to phase 2, or the project phase 1 to 2, reach 1 to 2, like that. And definitely it's planned also, but a lot of problems are going on. They should have done the underground first now, or the same time as the columns where they have done overhead. Overhead and underground both they have done together. Unfortunately, they have taken the overhead first, and underground still the work is going on. It takes some more years to come.
Metro's green and purple lines are operational, but the number of commuters opting to travel by them has not been encouraging. BMRCL's expectations have fallen short for sure. Will the completion of the first phase change the scenario? Pavitra, News9, Bengaluru.
Now, India defeated Australia in the second match of the 2020 Blind Cricket Series by 128 runs at Electronics City today. And you may remember that the first match held yesterday was also won by India quite comfortably. Now, India batted first today and amassed 224 runs for the loss of 7 wickets in the stipulated 20 overs. In turn, the Aussies could muster just 95 runs and lost all their wickets in the penultimate delivery of the 20th over. Indians excelled in every department and never allowed the Aussies to get back into the game. Now, the bilateral 2-match series was organised as a precursor to the 2020 Blind Cricket World Cup to be held in the month of November this year. Former wicketkeeper and member of the World Cup winning squad of 1983, that is, Syed Kimani too, was present at the grounds today.
It's a fantastic motivational and inspirational cricket tournament organised by the Samarthanam and the Blind Cricket Association of Karnataka. I think this should be brought into awareness on a very frequent basis by the media, and you are the guys who can do that, right? And I have been associated with this NGOs, various disabilities, since 20 years actually. And with this last World Cup which India had won, Blind Cricket World Cup, last year I think it was conducted, I happened to be the brand ambassador for them. And it was a wonderful occasion, a great experience for all of us, and all those for normal people also. They are a great motivation and inspiration. And you can be rest assured that their efforts on the cricket field were as competent as any international normal cricketer.
Now, today was a day of festivities in Bengaluru as Tamilians celebrated their New Year, and it was Baisakhi for the Sikh community. Wearing new clothes, eating good food and some prayers were the order of the day. Do take a look.
April 14th marks the new year for Tamilians in the solar calendar, and Tamilians world over celebrated the day with much fervour. Bengaluru too was not left behind. Many restaurants in the city offered some great lunch buffets, offering some authentic Tamilian food for all the enthusiasts. People from different parts of the world did not miss the opportunity to taste some authentic Tamil food, even though it was a tad bit spicy for their taste buds.
It's absolutely fantastic. This is my first time to India, and I have to say this is the best meal I've had here. It's absolutely amazing. I can't say it in your language, but Happy New Year anyway.
Awarded as the best chef in India, Chef Selvaraju from the Taj said that the day was indeed special since he was Tamilian himself. And the spread that he laid out was loved by people who came in to eat some authentic Tamil food.
எல்லோருக்கும் இனிய தமிழ் புத்தாண்டு வாழ்த்துக்கள். That was a wonderful food. I mean, actually, I didn't expect Tamil New Year to be celebrated and specifically food to be prepared in mud pot and other things. It was wonderful. It was a good experience.
All the News9 viewers, happy Tamil Puttandugal. Tamil Puttandugal is to start with the new month, which is Chittirai Masam, and in Tamil Nadu they celebrate this New Year. A few of the dishes which is known very popular, which is Pongal. Pongal is always sweet, give a good impression about to start with the New Year's. That is how they start in Tamil Nadu. And also they have a lot of other varieties of vegetarian food, popularly known as they use Valakai Poriyal, which is, very popular, and Valai Tandu Poriyal, which is also again the stem of, banana. And they also make a lot of non-vegetarian, which is other part of Tamil Nadu, which is, like Karaikudi. They're known for Karaikudi mutton chops, very famous. And Dindigul, they make Talapakattu biryani. So there are variety of dishes which, people celebrate with this Tamil New Year.
Meanwhile, the Sikhs in the city celebrated Baisakhi with much enthusiasm. Thousands of Sikhs from all across the state gathered at the Gurudwara on Alsur Road to perform their kirtans.
Today, the Bangalore Sikhs are celebrating Khalsa Sadhana Divas. This is the day we call as the birthday of Khalsa. It was in 1699 that our 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, gave us the 5 Ks which embody the Khalsa. Khalsa means pure, and everybody who's a Khalsa has to have 5 things on him, starting with Kesh, that is the hair, the Kanga, the comb, the Kada, the Kirpan and the Kachera. Once you take the baptism, which is called as Amritdhari, then you are a pure Khalsa. Today we are celebrating Khalsa Divas in the form of Kirtans. Congregations come together, the Sikh community comes together. After Kirtans we go down to having Langar. Langar is the common kitchen. It is vegetarian food which is made by the devotees, served by the devotees, and everybody, irrespective of caste and creed, can partake in this Langar. This is the celebration for us today.
With all smiles, people from the community flocked in to devote themselves for a few hours at the Gurudwara, as they believe it brings peace in their lives.
On this day, the farmers, the crops, I mean, this MNA, they harvest all the crops. This was a day when Khalsa Panth was created. So Gurpurab is nothing but Guru Ada Din, I mean God's day. So that's why we celebrate it. And I tie this Dumala because my Bapu told me to. So that's why, and I feel proud of it.
After being part of the Kirtans, they walked to the langar where delicious pure veg food was served. Roti, sabzi, rice and dal along with a sweet dish.
I come to the Gurdwara because I just love the energy here, and though I'm not a Sikh, but I belong to a spiritual university. I'm from the Oneness, and it's always nice to be here and experience the energy. I come in, have the langar, and the celebration is just beautiful.
News9 too wishes all our viewers Eniye Tamil Puttandu Valthukal and Baisakhi Mubarak. Nabila for News9.
Well, we have all made paper rockets as kids without understanding the science of air and flight. But here's a chance for your kids to become aero modeling experts this summer.
Making paper rockets is one of the most fascinating memories we have of childhood. Many are unaware that most times we have ended up making a rocket without understanding the dynamics of the structure or the concepts of flight and air. That is changing in this summer camp where children are taught the right way to make a rocket. The camp was initiated to involve textbook knowledge and make it as practical as possible for children to understand science better.
And we got the children to also sand the wooden pieces, cut them, all of it, the whole experience of putting wings, the fuselage, the nose, rudder, everything in place. And so we got an idea of what makes the plane fly. So we started with paper planes. They made paper planes and lifted the tail and made it turn, yaw, roll, all of it. And then they moved on to a simple plane where all the parts had to be joined together. And that was a little glider. Now these are all gliders they learned because there weren't a motor in it.
Children who participated in this summer camp learned two kinds of aero models. One was the paper rocket and the other was a wooden glider. The children learned most out of the wooden aero models and learned how the entire structure uses air and physics to stay in the air and then land on the ground.
It flies by the air pressure and it flies by the help of the wings and it helps it to glide in the air.
Some children also feel that they enjoy this camp as it gives them a different experience.
I like learning how to fly planes, and I also like to fly them.
The organizers of the camp feel that methods like these involve children at the grassroots level, ensuring that they learn science concepts for life.
Absolutely. I think both are needed. They need to go hand in hand. And what they learn in academics, if it's kind of added on with these activities, there's a little more visual and hands-on that adds to their knowledge.
This session of the Aero Modeling Summer Camp was a grand success, seeing a huge amount of children participating to fly their own scientific wooden planes. But if you are still interested to send your child to this one-of-a-kind summer camp, then the camp will have another session which begins from 14th April, where your child can have the experience of a lifetime. Vivek Vinayak for News9, Bengaluru.